Hi Tom. What is your favorite class this semester?
Project management. We get to choose a project, then develop and present a project plan. The course will be very hard, but I think I can get an A.
How will you choose your project?
Well, first we need to choose a project selection model.
So you need a model to help choose a project. Is this like a fashion model or swimsuit model?
No. A project selection model helps us to evaluate different projects based on important criteria. We will choose a project selection model that is realistic, flexible, easy to use and cheap, since we are broke. Also, a model that can accommodate many variables and be easily computerized is important.
So, your model will choose the project.
No. Models only help people choose. In our model we will first develop a list of objectives, then weight these based on importance.
What kind of objectives will you use?
Many companies mostly use profitability objectives, like payback, average rate of return, benefit cost ratios or discounted cash flow. These are all numeric models. The best ones take into account the time value of money. Other models include mostly non-numeric criteria, like operating or competitive necessity or just weighting of subjective criteria. We pick the best models so we can get an A in the course.
Aren't numeric models the best?
Not always. Numeric models may ignore important factors like customer image, environmental impacts or brand synergies. So some models have been developed that combine the numeric and non-numeric factors. These factors can then be weighted based on their contribution to the objectives.
What if your project hits a showstopper? Some kind of factor that you just can't give a score to?
Factors like that are called constraints and can be used as go-no-go gates, rather than scored elements.
So, these scoring models sound like the best.
They have many advantages, like they are simple, can be easily updated to match management policy and objectives and are not biased towards the short term like discounted cash flow models. But, they are only as good as the weight and score inputs.
How do you account for risk and uncertainty?
That is a good question. During a project selection there is much that is not known about the project choices. Risk is the evaluation of probability of known outcomes, while uncertainty is working with unknown outcomes or incomplete information.
What do you do in those circumstances?
Well, we will have to make estimates about the probabilities of various outcomes. These are called subjective probabilities. If these relationships are complex, we can use Monte Carlo simulation or other probabilistic analysis.
Wow, that sounds complicated. It's a good thing that your team includes a lot of smart and CSU engineers. Good luck on your project selection.